You know what's on my mind today? Eating fat. Here on my daily thought bubble. Growing up, I actually didn't eat a lot of fat, and I found it kind of gross, to be honest with you. And all the health experts and the nutritionists and the medical society was saying that fat is bad for you. Looking back from that time, today, we all realized that fat wasn't the problem. It was sugar that was the real culprit. And if you looked at historically, since the time they announced that fat was bad for you and changed the diet of everyone in the world, what happened? The obesity rate went up, diabetes, hypertension, and all of our other medical problems started to go up dramatically. And now, especially in the United States, there's a huge problem with obesity because of that change in diet. Having said that, recently I started eating a little bit more fat. And I don't have sugar cravings anymore. I used to have a bad sugar craving, but now I don't. But fat was something I still stayed away from. Not in big quantities. Still think you should eat it in moderation. But what I started to do was eat a little bit more of it lately. And I had a very interesting experience I wanted to share with everyone. The other day, I ate a beef brisket. And it probably had about maybe 15% or maybe even 20% fat. And the rest of it was meat. It was all beef with about 15 to 20% fat. And it was so good, I just decided to eat everything. The meat, the fat, everything. And I didn't even eat a big portion. Normally, I could eat a bigger portion. It was probably, if I had to weigh it, may have been about 100 grams, which is pretty small for what I normally would eat. 100 grams of meat. And out of 100 grams, 20 grams, 15 or 20 grams is fat. And I ate it. And you know what I realized right after eating it? I was really full. And because I was full that night, I didn't eat any more snacks. I didn't crave for ice cream or cake or chips or anything like that. I stopped eating. And I stopped eating for the entire night because I was full. And I felt full. Not full where I wanted to throw up, but I felt full where I was satisfied. Because of that feeling, I went through the night without eating anything else. So in reality, I ate a lot less than what I normally would eat in a meal because of the added fat. And I think it's because of that I'm eating less than I normally would eat. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is for all the people that are trying to diet, I don't believe fat's the problem. Although if you eat huge quantities of anything, that's a problem. Whether it's fat, meat, bread, doesn't matter. But what I noticed with eating fat included in your meal is that I ate less carbs and you don't have any more cravings afterwards because you're just full. So if I were you, if you're dieting or trying to lose weight, I don't think a little bit of fat's going to hurt you. I'd say if you're going to try to diet and lose weight, take out all the sugar, take out all the refined sugar, take out all the hidden sugars. And if you can do that, you're probably going to lose a lot more weight than if you took fat out of your diet. And remember that when they said that fat was bad for you, fat that's retained in the body is bad for you, not the fat that you eat. That's where they got it wrong. I think they meant was that the fat in your body is bad for you. But there was the assumption back then that the fat in your body was because of the fat that you ate. But I think in reality, the fat in your body was being retained because of the sugar that you eat, which helps retain the fat. And that's where the real problem lies. So I hope that there's something that you guys got out of this one. But remember, I'm not the health expert. I am not a doctor. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research and make your own conclusions. And debate this, discuss it, read up on it, do whatever you want. As long as I can provoke some thought, I've done my job. This is Chris Tan, and I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast and eat healthy. And yes, a little bit of fat won't kill you. And this is my daily thought bubble. I'll see you guys in the next episode.